Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good afternoon. So right now I'm going to continue with the world event. So yeah, let's get it going. So right now we're on this quest, defeat Avenger. We have all our attempts as you can see, so we'll go right in. And looks like they do have a skill, so whenever an enemy appears, the enemy being us, they will get bleeding. Sure. I should make sure the other stuff is still available. Yep, okay, all's good. Good. Hanako told me that you don't even know what happened. Let me tell you and make you a very favorable offer. She misinformed you. Of course I knew what happened. It's just that some details escaped me. The gods and demons were so afraid of our power that they decided to team up and kill us. And all because of a prophecy whose contents I don't even know. They failed to kill us both, but they got to Asha. Asha is the spirit over here. Help me bring her back to life and punish those responsible. Just think, you will remain the only authority on Pangea. How dare you suggest that the Lord Protector would do such a despicable thing? Okay, so it looks like they're starting first. They have this old bones over here, has flight, also can get an attack boost, and has some spikes because of the spikes rune. We do have 3 open lanes over here, fortunately, so we're going to summon this range here over here. And even with the bleeding, this is okay. So that was Avenger right there. Okay, we'll head back to the roadmap, claim the rewards. Okay, the next quest here is to activate Epic Obelisk in Place of Power 3 times. We'll head over to the Place of Power. And as you can see, we increased our Obelisk level. That is because we are now in Chapter 2. So we do need to activate the Obelisk that is Epic 3 times. And so we actually do have enough. Each one is 1,000 runes, so we'll do it 3 times. Here's number 1.
Epic.
Number 2.
Epic.
And number 3. Not bad. Okay, so we are now complete with that quest. I'm going to go back to the roadmap so we can continue. Okay, the next set of quests we have here, up top, we have activate guild bonus 5 times. Behind that, we have find 800 souls of epic heroes. On the bottom here, we have summon demigods or gods of war 5 times. Okay, looks like they did make the changes in Chapter 2, so this quest usually does take 10, but now you only need 5, which is very nice. Probably still going to need to save demigod scrolls for later on in Chapter 3, so in this case, just going to go do the top quest. So this one here, activate guild bonus 5 times. This one hasn't changed. So I'm going to head out of the world event, head over to the guild, and then activate any 5 guild bonuses right after checking that out. So we do actually have a couple already. The ones that are going to be helpful for this world event are going to be this. So this time loop, which allows us to open up chests a little bit faster. So we'll activate that for 1 day. Okay, as you can see, it does count. Another one that will be helpful is this one over here. This Masterful Enchantment. This one will lower the cost of boosts. So that is number 2. And I think we can add probably a little more of these other quests, these bonuses as well. So the self-perfection will allow us to evolve for a little bit less. We'll get a little bit more souls if we do need them. Okay, this one here, the cheap upgrades. This one will lower the cost of leveling up. So we'll activate that one. And then, just because I'm not sure, we'll activate the bonus over here again. This one should be the cheapest of all of them. As you can see, they do have different costs based upon their levels. But yeah, we'll just activate this one, and now we are complete. So we're going to head over back to the world event, claim the rewards. Okay, the next quest here over here is find 800 souls of epic heroes. There are a couple of ways to do that. One way, as you will see, we'll head back out. We can open up a chest in the Mighty Pass over here. And then as well, we could also do some Divine Arena. As you can see, these are enough to get that done. But just for sake of time, I'm going to head over to the Mighty Pass and then open up these chests, which do expire in about 8 days. So I might as well use them. As you can see, we do have some souls over here. There is another way too, so you can actually go over to your squad and then you can filter for rares and then just evolve something from a rare into an epic. I'm just going to do one just to show. As you see, it does count as well, so if you do need epic souls that way, you can do that. But I'm just going to get the other epic souls, and now we're complete with that quest.
Epic.
Okay, well, I'm going to see how many demigod scrolls we actually do have, so might be able to do it. Oh, we are a little short, so... Well, we have enough to actually complete it, but we will need those for later. And we're also low on gems, as you can see as well. So in this case, just going to claim this reward and move on. Okay, the next quest here is defeat Negotiator. Okay, and they do have a skill, so at the start of the turn, they will summon a Horo Horo. So let's go. Did you seriously think the Lord Protector would agree to a mass execution? We thought it was enough to make you an offer you couldn't refuse. You are wrong. Okay, so we're starting first this time, taking a look at some of our buildings on the board. Okay, nothing too serious. We do have an open lane on A and C, so summon this range hero with the high attack. Yeah. Oh. And there we go. But I thought about what you said, and I offer a compromise. I will help you find out what was in the prophecy and punish the one who gave the order, but it will be a fair trial. We are delivering justice. Right, so we have defeated Negotiator. Going to head back to the roadmap. Skip the ad, claim the reward. Okay, it looks like we have a quest already complete. Let's go check out what we have here. So we have Soulbind the event rares 5 times. Behind that we have boost legendary heroes 4 times. On the bottom here, we have find 1400 souls of the Moody Ghost, Bone Dragon, or Ruthless Executioner. Those are the event epics. So what we'll do is we will try to claim all 3 of these, as we don't need to spend gems or demigod scrolls. So this quest here, so Soulbind, the event rares 5 times. This is a quest that you can actually have completed before you start to get on this quest. So as you can see, this one is already done. And so we'll just claim the reward. Okay, we have the next quest over here, boost legendary heroes 4 times. I'm actually going to head out of the roadmap first and then go over to the event section. And the reason why is because sometimes there are fables here where you can lower, you'll see the lowered cost of boost, but looks like there are none. So in this case, going to head over to the squad. Then we do have legendaries over here. I'm going to actually, let's see. So I do know 2 things. So one is that there are lower cost for the lower level heroes. So in this case, this one is 85. This one is at level 15. It's about 107. I do know that the event heroes themselves do get lowered for a little bit. So this one here, even though at level 16, is only 67. But we will need to actually boost them later. So we will hold off on that. Just going to boost the low level legendaries. Whoops. So that is number 1. You can also see that the cost does go up. So let us see what else we have here. Let's do this one for number 2. Do this one for... Nope. Going to find a lower level hero. This one for number 3. Oh man, I'm about to sneeze. And this one here for number 4. No sneeze. Okay, cool. So we are now complete with that quest. Going to head back to the roadmap to check out the other quest, just to be sure. We're not going to claim this yet, as we do want to get both rewards if possible. So this quest down here, find 1400 souls of the event epics. Going to head back once more out of the world event. And then this time around, I'm going to go to our squad. Going to filter for our rares, and then filter for the chaos heroes. And the reason why is because there are heroes that we can actually evolve out of. So in this case here, we have this is the Splintered Soul that can evolve into these. I'm just going to actually evolve for all of them because we don't need to spend so many levels on the rares and epics. So we'll do the evolve. And as you see, it does count for this quest. So we are now complete. Going to now head back to the world map or the world event, claim the rewards. Okay, the next quest here is defeat Truthlover. Okay, and they do have a skill, so at the end of the turn, we'll give Reborn to a random ally, except buildings. Once again, we have seen the Reborn, so we'll hop right in. Have you come to tell me about Ariok's decision? Something like that. But then I realized that my conscience would not allow it. I don't remember when you were having one when you were alive, let alone now. Stop giving me the runaround. Alright, so let's take a look at the buildings as we usually do. Okay, nothing too important here. Do have a couple of runes, and then we also have a magic spot. And once again, we do have an open lane, so this time we'll summon on lane B with the high hero attack.
Whoa!
And there we go. He will pretend to agree, but the truth is that Ariok did not believe in a fair trial even for a moment. First he'll eliminate you, and then he'll take care of everyone else. So really, who is the true enemy here? Ariok or the other heroes? Alright, so that was Truthlover over there. Going to head back and claim the rewards, skipping ads once again. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. We have up top, spend 1,500 copper coins. Behind that, we have Soulbind the event epics 5 times. On the bottom here, we have spend 5,000 runes. Okay, so they did make a couple of changes. I do see that over here up top, we have a little increase in the amount of copper coins we need to spend. And then down here, we have the lower cost of the runes spent. Although once again, I am concerned that we will need to use those for later. So in this case, just going to do the top set of quests and get through here. So this quest here, spend 1,500 copper coins. We're going to hit the go actually, and this should bring us over to the black market, which it does. And we will need to purchase 1,500, at least 1,500 worth of copper coins. So let's see who we will usually use. These two immune heroes are actually pretty good, just because they are immune. So I'm going to spend for that. Okay, as you see, we do end up completing a quest for 300, and it does count for our main quest here. So I'll spend 400 here. And then just need to spend 100, which I guess will be on this Arthur Frostblade, or the epic Arthur Frostblade. So we are now done with that quest. Going to head back and claim the reward. Okay, the next quest here is the Soulbind of the event epics 5 times. Again, this is also another quest that we have completed before. And yeah, as mentioned, we are going to be saving runes for chapter 3, so let's do that. And we'll just claim the reward and move on. Okay, the next quest here is defeat brother. Okay, and they do have a skill, so whenever an enemy appears, they will get bleeding. And yeah, let's go. I knew you couldn't trust demons, and I even wanted to help you. But your little sidekicks have revealed your true plans. What do you mean? I agreed to your offer. Of course you did. Okay, let's see. So there are a lot of open lanes over here, so let's try and get as much damage as we can on the board. So I'm going to start with our Archvampire summon. And then, as you can see, it does get bleeding because of that skill. Seeing this hero here, this one gets an attack boost whenever any melee hero attacks. So if it deals that, so just doing some math here. Okay, so we're going to be a little short, but that is okay. I'm going to actually summon this Discordia over here on C1 on the extra on the attack rune, and then give this hero extra attack as well. Okay, we have the Puppet Mistress summoning a puppet. That puppet can reflect some damage and then also remove negative effects. Going to summon on the open lane here. And there we go. I'm telling the truth. After I placed my sister's soul in my weapon, she changed me very much. She used to be the light and I was the darkness, but now it's all mixed up. All I really want is to bring her back to life and punish the one who ordered our murder. So you're not going to cause bloodshed at the celebration? Revenge clouded my mind, but Asha brought me back to reality, as she always did. That's nice to hear. Okay, so that was Brother. Going to head back to the roadmap, claim the reward again. Okay, we have the next set of quests here. We have up top, spend 1,000 gems. Behind that, we have Reborn the event epics 5 times. On the bottom here, we have level up the event epics to level 16. Looks like they did make a change, as mentioned before. So now the level up cost is to level 16 as opposed to level 14. Just seeing how many gems we have at this point. So as mentioned, we do want to save our resources for chapter 3. So in this case, we're actually going to do the bottom quest if we can. So let's just see here. So we're not going to be doing this, and we're not going to be doing this, even though we do have it already done, because we do need to save our gems. So in this case, we're going to do this quest here, the level up the event epics to level 16. Going to hit the go, and this will bring us back over to our squad. Going to filter for the epics and then the chaos heroes, and then see which ones are actually at level 14. So it is not the Ariok. Okay, that means that it's either the Apep or the Ghost. So we have the Apep here at 14, and then we also have the Hanako at 14 as well. We do have more copies of this hero, so in this case we'll just level this one up. And this will also be where the guild bonus helped us out to lower the cost of the level ups. As you see, leveling up will complete a quest for us. This one is part of the daily quest, I believe. And then this one here is also the main quest that we're doing now. So we'll level up one more time. Okay, and looks like we are now complete with that quest. So we'll head back to the roadmap, claim, and move on. Okay, so the next quest here is get 3 legendary heroes in Summon Orange Chest. We have a couple of ways to do that, so let us see what we have available. So we do have the Mighty Pass, first of all. And let's see if we have anything close to a... Nope, we do not, unfortunately. Okay, the next thing we could do is... Could open up some of these legendary chests. These are the ones from League. Could also use the season rewards. The other thing too is that we can use either Pit or Dark Tower chests in order to get it done. So at this point, I'm going to actually go into Pit and see if we can get it done. So yeah, so also too, might as well just do the Pit video while I'm here. So right now we are currently on the Pit run, and we are facing the last 2 bosses of the week. So this one here is Drog Sharpaxe. Let's take a look at his skills. Alright, so whenever an ally appears, they will get a health boost and attack boost for every enemy. Okay, every 3rd turn we'll get extra attack to allies. And then on the 5th turn, we'll summon an axe to the 1st row. Okay, so a couple things. So it looks like whenever they summon a hero, they're going to get a health and attack boost for every one of our heroes. So we want to keep that in mind as we will be facing stronger heroes. On the 3rd turn, we're going to be seeing extra attack given to the allies, so we want to destroy as many of the enemies as possible. And then on the 5th turn, they will summon an axe to the 1st row. We'll figure out what the axe does once it gets onto the field. I'm going to actually switch over our skins back to the pirate with the Glee pet, just as a default. And if we don't get it done, we also do have the option to, well, we can also just wait for the season's reward as well. But yeah, let's hop right in. As you see, well, before we hop right in, there are legendary chests as rewards. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on this board. Let's take a look at what we have. So we have a spikes building, attack building, mental shield building, another mental shield building, and a health building. We do have magic spots that are giving extra attack, and then we have some that give us block, and then some block as well. So I'm going to start with our damage parent guns first. And we have double coverage over here on lane D here, so we want to draw heroes over there. Also want to shy away from the magic spots that have the extra attack, and we do want to protect one of these buildings. So if we can actually start with a melee hero, that'd be pretty good. But I think what we're going to end up doing is going to go for a different setup. So I'm going to start with this range hero over here on D1. This on Rocky will give extra attack to 2 of our melee heroes for later. Okay, not bad, not bad. So they got the All Prince of Sands. This one will give miss to 2 of our heroes for a turn. And then we'll also give negative attack to our heroes once it dies. Gonna start, I'm actually gonna go next with this melee hero over here on D3. This one gives reborn, this bone dragon gives reborn to one of our chaos heroes. So in this case, it would be the Anaraki. And we're also protecting our building over here, the Caesar's Head, so we can get some shielding. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the, well, we're dealing with the Discordia that gives extra attack to 2 of the random enemies. That also combos with the Prince because they can give more miss. So in this case, let me see what will make more sense. Not that. Yeah, actually gonna go with the sharks. So we can at least have an attacker over here. Then I'm gonna follow up next with this range hero over here on A1. So this Song Forest will give us an attack boost to our nature heroes for later. And, well, now we're dealing with some more heroes. Ooh. Very strong. right, so we have the Deep Maw over here. This gives Toxin to our heroes, and then also we'll give an attack boost to allies in the line for every enemy on the field. All their heroes will also get an extra attack, and then in 2 turns, we're going to see axes coming out. Do need to deal enough damage to actually destroy these. Could summon this Freddy in order to deal some damage, and then afterwards, we'll also deal damage to all heroes except Chaos, so we actually don't want to destroy our own sharks, so can do a shuffle, see what we can find. Okay, could give miss, that would be something. Although, let's see, we can have evasion over there. Yeah, I guess we can just slow it down for a little bit. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, might as well summon this range hero over here on B3 or B1. This one gives miss to all the enemies in the line per turn. Oh, the sound effects are really coming in. Alright, so we have the General Zorma. This one, when it's attacked, will summon a copy of itself in the same row. And then also we'll deal extra damage once those copies attack. It is blocking the Deep Maw, which is good, but we do need to get rid of the Discordia, which has 3 extra attacks, and will actually have us defeated once we are attacked. So we will do another shuffle, see if we can find some way to stop these heroes. Nothing quite yet. This is not good. I guess I'll do one more shuffle and see what we can find. Okay, and we actually do have an answer this time. So we have the, we're going to be summoning this Yorick over here on B3, B1. This one deals damage to all heroes in the line. We'll have enough damage to destroy the General Zorma, and then the damage pentagram will destroy that. Okay. Okay, we're dealing with a lot of stuff now. So we got an Anraki giving the extra attack. Also can give bleeding to our heroes except Chaos, which in this case are these heroes here. As mentioned, we do want to make sure we destroy as many heroes as possible. So let's see. So combat will destroy this. Come destroy that. I wonder if I should actually defend this and just go for more damage. This is extra attack. Oh, it only summons 1 axe. I thought it was going to be all these axes. Okay, never mind. In that case, we can actually probably slow this down a little bit. So I'm going to go next with the Frost over here on B2. This one will freeze one of our enemies once we summon an order hero, including himself. We can also get some health boost back to our Warlord, and then also set the health of a hero to 1. Okay, we got this Void Jewel over here. This one will curse our heroes whenever an order hero attacks, and then we'll also deal some extra damage there to them. Also gives Mental Shield to this Warlord as well. Let's see. So, one attack there, attack there. Okay, I'm going to give an attack boost over to our male heroes, especially too, since these heroes here do have extra attack, and they do have a little bit of toxin, but that's okay. And I'm going to summon next this, let's see. Let's see if this has block. Okay, so it does not. Okay, so in this case, just going to summon this melee hero with the high attack, or the high health rather. So we'll see the Mental Shield. See the curse. Yep. See some more curse. We do need to get rid of this Void Jewel as soon as possible because, as you can see, they are protected very heavily now. Okay, so again, another Deep Maw. Gonna summon this Angelia over here on A3. This one is flying, also can deal some extra damage whenever it attacks to non-order heroes. Oh boy. Alright, so I think that Void Jewel has pretty much ruined our plans here. Let's see. So we'll have our random damage. This could still be destroyed. And that over there. Okay, we have the Hanako. This one here poisons our ranged heroes once it attacks. It's got to deal enough damage in order to actually attack this. It's going to be close, though. The problem is the Angelia can deal random damage to all heroes as well, so it could end up destroying our own hero. But I guess that's okay. Just trying to deal enough damage to get rid of this Void Jewel so we can continue attacking. Okay, so we're going to see some more curse. That'll be destroyed. The random damage will end up hitting these as well, getting rid of the Discordia. I'm going to summon the Shaolin over here on C3 to deal some damage. Okay, and finally got rid of the Void Jewel now. Okay, so we see the Axe's axe here. As you can see, it gets an attack boost for every Chaos hero on their side. Also, will deal extra damage when it's attacked to adjacent, and then also gets an extra attack as well for Chaos. Let's see, probably going to make more sense to get rid of these heroes. I want to actually avoid attacking the Zorma just because of the amount of copies they can get. We could have some attack steal for later, but I do not want to give this hero extra attack. Though it's probably going to be better. We can attack that. Yeah, even with the extra attack, it won't be enough. So in this case, you're just going to summon this scrap over here on B3 just to get rid of the axe. Do some attack steal. Then we can actually stop the Zorma from attacking because it has 0 attack. Okay, going to need to clear out this Hanako because it does have flight. So in this case, just going to summon the Mina Helsing over here on B1. This Mina Helsing will also have accuracy and then can deal some extra damage whenever our Warlord is attacked. Another thing too is that it does have accuracy, so it can't get miss, which that all Prince of Sands can give. Okay, gonna see there, got some damage over there. Do want to protect this hero. At the same time, I do want to take advantage of this Masora, because we are a little behind on this board. This is a copy. Okay, it doesn't say copy, so that's good. So in this case, I'm actually going to go with this Masora over here on B3. This Masora gives a copy of itself. The Shaolin is going to help us because it's going to give an attack boost to all of our heroes. Okay, looks like the Shaolin is gone. But that's okay. Let's see. So again, with another Deep Maw, it is on the damage spot, so we can take advantage of that. And because of that, rather just destroy this now, rather than not have to deal with it. So I'm going to summon this Mr. Devil over here on C3. This has enough damage when it comes out in play, as well as deals damage to all heroes, and then also can just attack this altogether. Okay, so another General Zorma again. Try not to attack this too many times, as we don't want to give too many copies. Do need to clear out eventually, so... Though we are dealing extra damage whenever one of our allies are attacked, so I guess it's probably better just to try and clear them up. Problem is, next turn, all of their heroes are going to get extra attack, and then we're going to see another axe as well. So I'm going to limit it down to the number of heroes that we end up doing, for the summon. So in this case, just going to summon this range hero over here on D3, or D1. This one will deal damage to all male heroes at the end, the Sunrise Maiden. And you can see the axe came out. Got some extra attack, also got attack boost. And all of our Masura copies are gone. That is not good. Okay, let's see. So, probably can go for... Do need to get rid of the axe because that is probably the strongest of the heroes. Although the Zorma is still going to be a problem too. Let's see. So I'm not quite sure if we're going to have enough for this battle, so I'm probably going to use some of these sudden deaths for now. Just deal some damage over to the axe. And then, let's see here. We have our Ariok. This one has invulnerability, can also give bleeding to enemies around once they summon. I'm going to clear out the axe on D... summon here on D3. Get some health back as well from the Gleedy Pet of the melee kill. Ooh, I think we might actually have it. So there has been some toxin on heroes apparently. Or at least oh, the attack steal, I forgot. Yeah, there's attack steal off of the bleeding heroes. Oh, off of our Ariok rather. Okay, so this will be destroyed in combat. We have 341 over here. We're gonna see another 50 come out, so that's about 390. Okay, you know what? We'll just do some more sudden deaths. Then gonna summon this range hero over here on B2 to protect our Mina Helsing. Deal some damage over to the Warlord. Oh. Okay, well, we always need one more attack. And it's another Void Jewel. Isn't that what we need? Okay. If we had a hero with extra attack, that would be good. But for now, I think we're just gonna have to attack the Void Jewel again. We can save our sudden deaths for the Warlord, so I'm going to summon this Marquis de Sade over here on B3. Defending our range hero, also being able to give poison, and then also Be able to deal some damage for later. Ooh, I think we might have it here. How many attacks does that have? Well, we're going to be taking 100 damage every time this hero attacks, which is not what we want to see. Do have the option, let's see, we clear that out. So how does the, okay, so before the end attacks, use mental shield. Oh, I think, yeah, okay. Gonna see if I just gonna make sure. So I'm gonna just do the Sun Deaths. I'm gonna summon this Dominus over here on C3. It does have extra attack, so the first one will break the shield, and the second one will actually go for lethal there. Okay, so that was Drog Sharp Axe. Very tough battle, especially with the new Void Jewel. And you see, we do get a legendary chest, and it does count for this quest, and we get some runes. But it's also way less than it normally is. Normally it's around 100, but yeah, wow, what a downgrade. Okay, so we are on the final pit boss of this week. This is Lord Gilthanas. Let's take a look at his skills. Alright, so whenever a nature ally dies, they will take damage. Okay, whenever a nature ally dies, they will get a skill. Start a turn, deals damage to heroes, or enemies being us, and then invulnerability. Okay, so a couple of things. So it looks like they're going to have a lot of nature heroes. And so we will have to destroy them in order to deal damage to get around the invulnerability skill. And then also, whenever one of their heroes dies, the boss themselves will be able to deal damage to our heroes. So I guess we want to destroy them either all at once to avoid the damage, or we destroy them very slowly in order to just take small damage at a time. We will want immune heroes, and we will want some sort of healing and some other ways to deal damage, so curse or poison, direct damage, anything like that. So probably still thinking the pirate's going to be good for now, because we will need to deal a lot of damage over to those heroes. So yeah, let's try it out. And if we don't, well, we'll just revisit again. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're facing on the board. So we have some buildings that can deal damage to the warlord, so that'll help. Okay, got a couple of nature buildings. And we got some other buildings that can deal damage whenever one of our heroes dies. Okay, so, oh, we have these other spots. We have a splash spot, and then also a spike spot. Some more spikes, and then some more splash. Okay, well, going to start with our damage pentagrams first. We have double coverage on lanes D and A, so that's cool. Probably want to defend this building so that we can actually deal some damage to the warlord. We can also defend this building and deal some damage to the warlord too. So let's do that. I'm going to start with this melee hero over here on... I'm going to start with this melee hero over here on the D3. So this Chupacabras can reduce some attack to order heroes, and then also has this vampirism damage, and then also give an attack boost. Again, we have the Cernan Archdruid. This one can steal attack from our heroes. Also, when it dies, it summons a Vanakori, and also gets a health boost for every nature ally, which includes those buildings. We do have our sharks for next turn, so that is good. I guess we'll protect the other building so we can deal some damage. So there's some of this melee hero over here on, what do you call A3. Okay, we can actually get rid of the Cernan, which is nice. We have the Danny Croc over here, does have some attack steal, and then also we'll also be able to kill our heroes with less than 25% of health and get their health. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna summon the Dro over here on A1. Not quite enough damage in order to destroy it, but we have the damage pentagram. Oh, the damage pentagram is over here. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's a lot of damage going on here. Okay, that's fine. So we will need to deal more damage. We have the Floss over here. This one summons a plant, and that plant also summons another plant. We'll do poison to our heroes except nature. And at this point, how much damage are we taking? We're going to take 44 damage to our heroes. So I guess what we'll do is we'll try to filter... Since we don't have those buildings anymore to deal extra damage, we will just need to clear things out. Going to go with our shark summons. And then, let's see here. So not quite enough to destroy that. Going to do a shuffle and see what we can find for heroes over here. This is not good. Going to do another shuffle, see what we can find. This is also not good, although we do have enough to actually destroy the Danny Croc, so might as well go for that. So some of the range hero over here on A1. Okay, the Vanikori totem does do some reflect damage to us. Also does some healing as well. Okay, another plant. We have the snake over here. This gets a vulnerability for turn. Also, it has a lot of attack steal. Trying to think about which warlord we might need for next time. As we are, well, we're facing all nature heroes, so that's good. Gonna do one more shuffle, see what we can find. And this hero gives bleeding, but not quite what we need. We have a building that can deal damage at the beginning of the turn, which is not bad. Might as well use it to also defend as well. So I'm gonna summon, let's see. We have this voltage tower that can deal damage at the end of the turn. Might as well use that as a blocker. And summon over here on P2. So we have some damage at the beginning of the turn again. Ooh. Okay. Thankfully, this Chupacabra does have vampirism, otherwise it would have been destroyed a while back. We have the Vixen here that freezes one of our heroes whenever we are attacked, and also will deal some damage at the beginning of the turn. Do want to give the bleeding, so we will do that. Do you want to get rid of that, what do you call? You want to get rid of this totem as well. Okay, so we are taking some damage at the beginning of the turn. That is okay. Okay, looks like our Chupacabra is silenced now because of the Murden Care. Summons the rabbit that silences our heroes when it is destroyed. We do have the Tyrell Kellhorn, which can give bleeding. Also can give a health boost to our heroes in the same row once an enemy that bleeds dies. Don't need an attack boost yet. I do want to clear out the snake because it does do that attack steal. So I'm going to follow up next actually with this Lancelot over here on A2. This one reflects some damage whenever one of our heroes are attacked. The snake died and it has a death trigger to summon these instant kill runes. Okay, fortunately the Murden Carrier is gone, so that is nice. But the Lancelot is now gone too. So we have the Prince Nod over here. This one, whenever attacks, deals extra damage to our melee heroes. Also, we'll get a health boost whenever a nature ally appears. And then also the spikes. I think we have enough to get bleeding. How much spikes is that? It's 38. So the attack boost isn't going to matter except just to deal extra damage to this hero. Although I guess it could be enough. Let's see, how much bleeding is this on? 136. I wonder if keeping our instant kill runes alive is going to be a little more important rather than just destroy this altogether. So if we do that, so that'll be 1, 2, 94. Oh, plus the attack boost actually be enough. All right, so we'll give an attack boost over to our heroes. And then I'm going to summon the TNT over here on C2. I do see the spikes. That is okay. We're going to take some damage anyways. It's not going to survive for more than one turn. And at this point, we're just hoping that we destroy as many nature heroes as possible. So in this case, another snake, another invulnerability, damage rune over here. Thinking what's going to make more sense rather to destroy either the floss, but we are dealing extra damage whenever those heroes are destroyed, or we can, what do you call? Yeah, we're going to get rid of the snake first. So I'm going to go with this melee hero over here with the flight. So let's see. How much poison damage is this? I'm just going to use it as a blocker for now. Okay, and then another hero destroyed. Okay, the floss is now gone, so that is good. But we are dealing with another Cernan again. So we have block over here. So we have this Suku Megami. This one has evasion. Also can get a health boost whenever one of our heroes attack. Just trying to figure out what's going to make more sense. We can block over here, 137. Let's plant over here. Yeah, I might as well go for against the Cernan. Whoops, I spoke too soon. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be taking a lot of damage here. Oh, this immune hero would have helped a while ago. Let's see. So this will be destroyed. We'll have combat here. This one here. This will be 310. Or no, actually, this is 260. Yeah, we're going to be taking some extra damage. That is fine. We're going to let our sudden deaths build up. So 1, 2, this is 200, 280. Yeah, this is fine. Actually going to summon the Chernamore over here on A3. There is a death rune here, but that is okay because of the immunity of this hero. been really finding too many useful heroes at this point. So we have the Tani over here. This one swaps the health and attack of itself at the beginning of at the end of each turn. So this will actually be destroyed because of the damage pentagram, oddly enough. I'm gonna go next with the Morgan Sea Tusk over here on C2. Well, it was gonna block, but not anymore. I keep on forgetting about that damage skill at the beginning of the turn. And that is lethal right there. Yes, Lord Gilthanas is very tough. As you can see, we are only dealing that much damage. But that's okay. We can revisit him for next time. We do have plenty of attempts, actually, for later. So 2 days, that's roughly 4 more attempts. So yeah, we can actually revisit this. But that's okay. So let us actually close this out. We do have 1 legendary chest. So I'm going to actually try something different. Going to head over to the summon hall and actually see if these progress reward boxes count as a legendary chest. They do not. Otherwise, we would have seen the pop-up. So in this case, going to head now back to the league and then just open up these 2 chests over here. So this one does count, as you see.
Legendary.
Okay, and this one actually does count for our normal runes, so that's good. We'll open up this final chest over here to get it done.
Legendary.
Okay, and got some Storm Rage, so also not bad. Okay, all right, gonna head back to the roadmap to collect the reward. Okay, the final quest in this chapter is to defeat Hanako. And I remember I just not changed the skin, but that's okay. So at the beginning of the turn, they will summon a Horo, which is their skill. So we'll hop right in. Hanako, don't tell me he agreed. I know that Ariok wants to kill me. No, he only wants to find the person responsible for his sister's death. Yeah, and I think you know who the guilty one is. Bump, bump, bump. Okay, so we do have a slightly different set of heroes now, but that is okay. Gonna start with our... Yeah, actually going to start with our Fury over here on A3 because of C3 because of the open lane. This Fury, as you can see, it attacked 4 times. So we have Horo coming out at the beginning of the turn. We do have a couple of the buildings, forgot to mention those. Okay, at this point we don't have to worry. At this point we do have another friendly spirit over here, but just going to summon this range hero over here on the open lane D. And there we go. Lord Protector, I think you have lost your mind. I just want to help get justice. I know. I'm just making sure which one of you 2 is the traitor. How did Apep join you in the first place? I don't remember, but he was very insistent that we carry out the original plan exactly at the celebration. And he revealed your plan to me and offered to reinforce the guards, pretending to be my old friend. I think it's time to find out who else he's friends with. There's always betrayal and conspiracies. So that was Hanako over there. We'll head back to the roadmap. Claim the reward. Okay, and this is the biography card for Chapter 2. So, well, Hanako, Lady Banshee. In the past life, Hanako had everything one could dream of. Wealth, titles, a large family, and a loving husband. The fairy tale ended in an instant when envious women slandered her in front of her husband, making her look like a cheater. In a fit of rage, her husband, the Lord of the Golden Hills, pierced Hanako's heart with his sword. Her chilling scream was heard throughout the castle. Having transformed into the Lady Banshee, Hanako brutally dealt with the envious ones who had destroyed her family. Now she pursues the envious and evil people and helps those whose stories have touched her heart to exact revenge on others. Wow. Okay, so we'll claim the rewards. Okay, and now we're heading into Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Death. It was possible to avoid bloodshed at the celebration, but the Lord Protector promised Ariok to find the one guilty of his sister's death. The main thing now is not to get killed in the process, because very important people are involved in this dark affair, and no one wants the world to know the truth. Alright, so here are the rewards for Chapter 3. We'll be able to get 1,000 copies of Ariok, some Demigod Scrolls, nice little medal, and then also a gallery portrait. So yeah, we will head right in. Then also just checking out the history as well. So you'll see that the final boss over here is the Ariok. And so yeah, we will wait until we have more attempts again, because that's usually what happens when we start a new chapter. And so yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.